I'd go a million miles for one of your smiles, Mammy. Good morning, welcome back to my channel. It's A Really Good Life. I am Nina, and today what we are doing is setting, or shall I say erecting, my Vegepod vegetable garden kit. It is a container garden that is wheelchair accessible. Would there be any other kind? As you can see surrounding me, I have purchased this 9 bags of potting mix, 1 bag of cow manure, and I've got a whole variety of herbs and shit, not that kind of herb, but you know, herbs and veggies, and I've got parsley, I've even got some cat grass there, tomatoes. This is the Vegepod stand. Actually comes on wheels, which is fantastic, so you can roll it around your garden. And then I've just got a few little other things here. It does come with a shade cover, which it keeps the pests and pets too, because I've got fucking dogs and they're always digging up my shit. I've got my support worker Amy here today, and she's going to help me put all this together. Well, actually, I'm just going to sit around doing fuck all, and she's going to do everything. So, with that being said, hey Amy, let's do this.
Let's do this, yay.
The great unboxing. How you going there, Amy?
Good, good.
You got it already?
Yep, get her out.
Ooh, look at that. So this is the medium one. I've gone 1 metre by 1 metre. I figured that would do. And also, before we go any further, I do think it's important to let you know that yes, under the NDIS category of consumables, it may, depending on your plan and your goals and the way you're living your life, may be possible to purchase this. It also ties into social and community, because gardening can definitely be a social thing. You could grow a whole amount of tomatoes or some very special herbs and then share them with the community, okay? So that's social, isn't it? How much did I pay for this? It would have been around $400 for the actual Vegepod itself. And then out of my own pocket, I've purchased everything else. The potting mix, plants, etc. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Amy is getting it all out. It's complicated, but she's a genius. She's going to be able to put it all together. Girl power! So that's the 2 base containers.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. I was
1
wondering.
metre by 1 metre.
That's quite big, that's good.
Now we get the drain trays together.
Oh my God. They're working while I'm just laying around doing sweet. So many perks of being disabled. I shouldn't say that, but really,
Wow.
it's kind of true.
Oh,
Good job, guys.
Down on level ground, and then you tie them together using the cable ties.
Go, Amy.
There's some for Rob.
Thanks.
It fits on that side better. Oh, that's better, isn't it?
I think so. So basically these two,
Yeah.
you put the nut down in the hole, you can't quite see, and this guy goes underneath, and you screw them together. The first one is done.
Woo! You go. You over it yet, Amy?
No, I'm not over it. I'm enjoying this. I like putting things together. I like doing flat packs and different things like that.
You're very handy. You're a handy woman.
I am. I could marry you.
Yes. You're very...
When you work, you get warmer.
Mm.
I could take my top off right now because I'm getting warmer.
Oh, he's getting warmer.
Still looks good.
Oh shit, I'm filming this. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Nina.
I've been working so hard. Do you think it's time for a tea break yet?
We're past a tea break. Gotta have me smoko. What do you think?
I reckon that's a bloody good idea. You're doing good. You're a pretty good chick.
I know, I've done this all on my own with no help from Rob.
My dedicated workers are trying to figure out how to create
Okay.
the trolley.
Yep.
And they're having some difficulty.
No, Rob's got it.
Got it? Hello, look who's come to help. Look who's come to help. Yeah. Yeah, she wants to help. All right, so progress is being made on the trolley. You found the instructions a bit difficult to understand though, didn't you, Amy?
Yeah, when it came to setting this up, the instructions, especially for older people or like even myself, the way that they show these parts, because they're all in black, you can't really see the angle on them if they've got an angle.
I understand.
Yeah, so that made it a bit hard.
That's some good feedback. Anything from you, Rob? Feedback so far?
Yeah, I'm that older person that couldn't read them.
So the trolley has been completed now. Great job, guys. And we're now loading the Vegepod onto the trolley, and hopefully that all fits
It does.
and remains secure. What's the next step?
The greenhouse materials. No.
Oh, okay. Building the greenhouse on top.
Building a hood.
In the hood! Are you done yet?
Working on it.
This is the beginning of the cover for the greenhouse
Shall I just say?
mesh. It's wonder you two haven't killed each other yet.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we've got it to this part where the greenhouse cover is now on. And all you simply do is just lift like that. It's got a string attached so it goes back and it tips up nicely. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? And then the next thing we've got to do is fill it. It's also got an irrigation set here. And the sprinklers are just here in at the top. We'll have to see if we're going to test that today. I'm not sure, but the next thing is to get the soil in. All right, so the first step we've actually done is to put a layer of perlite in the bottom. Oh God, that is dusty. Perlite increases the absorption of the water from the water tanks at the bottom. Ain't that right, Amy?
It sure is, definitely right.
Okay, now let's fill it up with potting mix.
All right,
Let's
go.
do this. Try not to breathe that shit in too.
Okay, that's one. Let's see how many bags this uses.
Supposed to use 9 bags.
9, yep.
Mixing in a bag of cow manure.
So what does cow manure do, Nina?
You tell me, you're the gardener.
Cow manure produces so many vitamins and minerals to assisting soil.
Now we've come to the really fun part of the day. The potting mix is all in. I've mixed in a bag of cow manure as well. And I'm about to plant these babies out. Now where's my little lady trowel? My lady shovel. There we go. Look at it. So brand new. It's still got the tag on. So this is a sweet chocolate capsicum. Make myself a little hole first. Now I am by no means an expert gardener, but I'll give it a crack, eh? It's the perfect height, as you can see. You can just, oh, there we go. Oh, beautiful girl. Maybe needs you just a little bit deeper. All that lovely soil around her. And to remember what kind of plant it is and what you need to do with her, I always put the tags in at the front. So there she goes. There's the capsicum. First one in. Let's get busy. Come on in.
Alrighty. Get out.
Cherry tomatoes. I've got 3 cherry tomatoes here.
What have we got here? We've got Asian green mix. Oh, yum. That'd be good.
Bok choy lettuces and things.
Yes. Yum. Nice stir fry.
Comes out all the time.
Would you like it this way or this way? Okay.
I must say, I find this very therapeutic. All the plants are in. Amy's just going to put on some extra soil because it does tend to compress. So you've got to make sure it is quite full. I can imagine this on a nice summer's day and you come out here and you just pick off one of your little cherry tomatoes. Ooh. And the thing I love about it is because it's got the greenhouse cover over it, it's protected from birds, vermin, because they do have a little bit of a rat problem here in summer. Yeah, I just love it. I really do. It's such an enjoyable thing to do. What do you think, Amy? Have you enjoyed it?
I've loved it. I would really like one myself, actually. Don't have to bend or twist, and
Yes.
so you know, you're protecting your back as well. I think it's a great idea.
It's a few days later now. I had my NDIS plan review meeting yesterday, and that was quite draining to say the least. It was 2 hours, and my plan is so complex that it's going to have to be going to a higher delegate authority to approve. So I'll definitely keep you updated as to how that goes in the future, but enough said about that for now. I wanted to show you the last thing that I'm doing for my disability friendly gardening. I went to Bunnings last week and I bought the Mr. Fothergill's all-in-one mushroom kit. This was $20, I do believe. When I was young, if Mum was in a good mood, there used to be mushroom kits in Woolworths and she would get me one and I used to put it under my bed. Oh my God, it's so exciting to watch the mushrooms grow. And then you'd have them fried up with a little bit of butter. So it brings back nostalgic memories. Look, the thing I love about this is it's so easy. All you got to do really is put water in it and shove it in a dark place. Fatigue Management MS Friendly 101. So open the box, it says, and take out the brown bag of casing mix to inspect the mushroom compost. Ooh, there's a few little flying ant things in here. That's mould. Look at that. Yep, that's perfect actually. We open this up, open the box, fold down the top flaps and the plastic to ensure good airflow. Oh my god. Oh, this kind of smells. And then we put this on top of that. God, I just spilt it all over my shirt. Ah! Oh well, I should have done this outside. We just smooth that over in all corners. So we cover up the mouldy part and we stick this down here. All right, so we've got to give it some water and then we've got to leave it in an ambient location out of direct sunlight. So I'm thinking I might stick it in the laundry. All right, so the water's there. The compost has got to be damp like a wet sponge, but not dripping. Kind of sounds like a vagina, doesn't it? Check it regularly to ensure it remains damp and spray with water when required. A couple of weeks, the mushrooms will begin to form and then it should produce for up to 3 months. If you clip the mushrooms off when they're tiny, it'll last longer and keep growing. I will keep you guys up to date with how my gardening adventures are going, but if you want to see that, you've got to follow me on Instagram at WillyGoodLife. All right, it's time to go. Look at the mess. But in saying that, always remember, really is nothing but a really good life. Oh!